Hi, my name is Marissa Darby, and I was Christopher's girlfriend. I have a bunch of memories with him, and I'd like to share them with y'all. As Katie said, he was very smart, and he wanted to get an ACT score of 32, and I know he could have. He always made me feel comforted, and he made me feel safe. And he was there for me. I was lonely. He would always check my tires and oil in my car. I didn't even ask him to. He was just doing it. I would go to pump my gas and he wouldn't let me. He made sure to do it. You know, his favorite meal wasn't even an actual meal. It was Wendy's, a junior cheeseburger with a lot of ketchup. Like a lot. He would talk about Shay as his sports brother that he looked up to in basketball and baseball. And he talked about Ren and Red as his nerdier brothers. And he wanted to have the same profession as Ren. He mentioned Kyle, how there wasn't really many words spoken between them, but Kyle would randomly fake punch him or just mess around with him all the time. And I think that's where a little bit of his goofiness came from. Cameron was really goofy too. Chris was like all of his four brothers in a way. He always bragged on Carly's animations that she made, and he showed me them one time, and I was just like, wow, she's talented. He loved Katie and her kids, and he loved Bregman. He would get so excited when he seen Bregman. Sometimes he would joke with Miss Dawn about how he didn't want to eat her food, but he would eat my mom's food. Knowing that he was a picky eater and he wouldn't eat lunch food at school, I would fix him lunch every day, because if he didn't, he wouldn't eat. I would pack Oreos because those are his favorite, and in a few months of him being with me, he gained 10 pounds. I always took pictures of him anywhere he went just for memories, and he was so photogenic. He would come to all my games for softball, and he even came to tryouts that he didn't need to come to. He would come shopping with me, and he didn't want to, but he still came. We had really fun at our homecoming dance. He danced a little bit that night, but he said he was white, so he couldn't dance. The picture of the three of them that everyone keeps sharing, and that's up there. I watched them take that, and that was taken at the homecoming dance. I'm just so glad we have pictures together. Even some of the pics Lindy took of us in our matching Christmas pajamas. We always competed on our test to see who could get higher, except for math, because I gave up for that one. He would always say, "Oh, I definitely got an F on that one," but I knew he didn't. I mean, I could have definitely got an F on it, but he most definitely got an A. He was so smart. He was building a game using code with one of his best friends, Dewey. You would have never known because Dewey and him are both so humble. They didn't share it with anybody. I remember the time he caught COVID and I was with him and I thought I had it, but I didn't end up having it. And I had to quarantine for a week. All we could do was watch Netflix. We went eat at Cooper Street Cafe one day just to try it out, and I'd been there before, but he hadn't. And once we got our food and everything, I don't even remember seeing his food on his plate. That's how fast he ate it. He ate his food almost like it was running away from him. And he bought a little drink for my dad to bring home to him. I thought that was so sweet. He meant so much to me. We did everything together. We threw baseball and softballs, and no, he didn't take it easy on me. I convinced him to make TikToks with me. I'm sure y'all seen that on Facebook. He was the most supportive boyfriend. He was very protective, and he was the same way with Cameron when she came back to school. Shay always teased him because he was a super simp. That just means, for the older people in here, that you really like someone, so you do anything for them. He was probably the most clingy person I knew. I'm sure most people knew that too. We had just joked with Mr. Ray that week before the accident. But I loved him for that, and that's how he showed affection, so I knew he cared for me. I have peace knowing he's in heaven because I had the opportunity to talk to him about it a week before. I didn't know why I was talking to him about that. It was so random. But I just told him I liked him so much that I wouldn't want him anywhere else. And I'm so glad that I told him that. I would like to share a verse, too, that Miss Monique helped me find. And I think that it just goes really well with everything. And it says, Isaiah 84, verse 6 and 7, when they walk through the valley of weeping, it will become a place of refreshing springs. The autumn rains will clothe it with blessings. They will continue to grow stronger, and each of them will appear before God in Jerusalem. And that means be encouraged that as we walk through this valley of weeping, we will be refreshed, we will be blessed, we will grow stronger, and one day we will be with our God in heaven too.